All right, let's now move on to the main event of the evening in the lightweight division. We have Islam Makachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. New Sean.
I don't really have an angle in this fight. I think Mac and Cheese likely is going to be able to grapple his way to a win. It's tough for me to bet against a extremely good fighter in Volkanovski, so I'm not parlaying Mac and Cheese. I also think there's weight classes for a reason. Mac and Cheese is going to be bigger. I think he's going to have the grappling advantage. So, not touching Volkanovski. I'm just going to watch and hopefully maybe Volkanovski can pull out some shit.
Wes?
Yeah, there is weight classes for a reason, and this is not like a massive difference. Like this isn't even like one weight class in all actuality. This is probably two.
But Volkanovski has a longer reach.
Yeah, and did you know he was like 265 pounds one time?
At one time, yeah.
Don't ignore the thickness of my boy Volkanovski.
Them thighs.
Look, man, I was late on believing in the Volkanovski, and like I give him his props now. He's legit. He's one of the best fighters on the planet at this point. But look, man, this we know how this is gonna play out, man. One dude's a massive guy that is great too. Like Makachev is really fucking good. He does one thing very fucking well, and don't believe all the bullshit. Like everybody's like, oh, he's saying in interviews he's gonna stand and bang with. Like, no, he's fucking not. Shut up. He ain't fucking standing and banging with Volk. And even if he did, like, it's not like Volkanovski's blowing anybody out on the feet. You think he's going to blow out some dude that's outweighing him by fucking 20, 30 pounds on fight night? No. But Makachev is going to get takedowns here, man. The question for me is Makachev going to get him out of there at some point? Will he get that side choke on Volkanovski at some point? I doubt it, but I've been putting Makachev in parlays, man, at around minus 350, minus 360. I actually think that's a good price on a guy that's fighting a dude that he's going to be 30 pounds heavier on fight night. A really good fighter, can take dudes down. Like,
come on, Wes.
I mean,
30 pounds. Come on.
He's going to look bigger.
So Makachev walks around at 190. And Volkanovski is
walking around. Walks around at 190?
He does not walk around at 190.
He might walk around at 190, but he's not 190 on a fight night.
No, well, I mean, like okay, so the weight
night.
He's putting on, so he's got him by fucking double-digit pounds on fight night. We'll say that.
I don't know.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Volkanovski cuts a shit ton of weight. I bet these guys are not as far apart.
Just because Volkanovski's 5'6", that's why it looks different.
I feel like Magic's a bit low and Wes is a bit high.
He's gonna be.
It's gonna be
double-digit pounds.
Yeah,
we'll put it that way.
It's not gonna be 30.
I'm absolutely exaggerating.
Maybe 10.
It's not going to be 30 pounds. I'd say
like
it's going
15,
to be 10 to 15 pounds. He's going to be bigger than he's a much bigger guy. Like whatever pounds you want to say, he's a way bigger guy. He's got better fucking wrestling.
Smaller dick though. That guy's got an innie.
Yeah,
he's winning this fight.
He's got an inverted penis.
The question for me is he going to finish Volkanovski or not? I don't think he's going to finish Volkanovski. It's probably going to be Makachev just by wrestling and grinding decision. I got him in multiple parlays of a bunch of different shit.
Fuck Volkanovski. Brad?
Fuck both. This is
fuck both of these dudes.
This is
Wes, he hangs out with fucking terrorists, literal terrorists, and he beat up our friend.
I don't like it.
You said fuck Volkanovski.
You know how I deal. You know how I deal with the shittiness of this. Fuck is I try to win some money. I try to get him to win me some money.
I think probably the safest angle that I'm considering on this fight is the over 2.5. It's minus 150. I don't think that even if he does have a size advantage and he can get some takedowns, I don't think Makachev is going to get Volkanovski out of there early.
I agree.
I don't really think he's going to get him out of there at all. I think Volkanovski is very good.
I think it could go 25 minutes, personally.
Yeah. Volkanovski might get out-wrestled for 25 minutes, but I don't think that he is going to to get dominated and smashed out or submitted.
I think he's going to lose.
I
think he's going to lose close rounds is what he's going to lose 4 or 5 close rounds in my opinion.
That's fair. I could see that. So I like that over 2.5. I don't hate that around -150. And man, just because I'm thinking it's going to go over and probably going to go to decision, Volk by decision plus 650. If there's a couple of these rounds where he's got cardio,
they're in New Zealand
and hang around on the feet, I think he could steal enough rounds in this fight that he could win it. So we're going to do some Volk decision. We're going to do some over 2.5 in this one and sit back and cheer on the short king.
Whenever Volk lands or does anything in this arena, they're going to go fucking nuts. And it matters. It does matter with these idiot judges. I will say that.
Yeah, this one's tough. I hate Makachev. Fucking hate him. I'd drown him if I could. I'd be fine with that. I'd drown him. Just a bad dude. I mean, there's so many things I hate about him. First of all, where's his mustache? I don't like people that have a beard without a mustache. I don't get it. Like, what are you doing here? I don't like that. He hangs out with terrorists constantly. Just loves terrorism. He cheated versus Dubronx. We all know he slipped in something the morning of that caused him to fight.
It was like the Oz boxing tournament. He got the special sauce in the drink.
The guy's cocky as a motherfucker. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I like Volkanovski. Seems like a good man. Seems like a good dude. I think. What's wrong with Volkanovski?
He's around some dudes too, man. Like
as bad as fucking terrorist war.
No, we can't compare to that. Like no,
yes, we are comparing them, and I think in terms of the fight here, I think as I'm training. Oh, that's
well.
bad.
I mean, that's another down. Like that's worse than hanging out with terrorists. Being around the Nelk boys is worse than being around Krydov's kids. Straight up.
Volkanovski is a better grappler than I think people are giving him credit for. I think Makachev's going to get some takedowns, especially in the clinch and getting him down just with the size advantage. But Volkanovski is not a guy that's ever been really held down in his career. I think he can get up. I think on the feet, Volkanovski has a bit of an edge. And I just see this fight being closer than people think. Everyone's thinking Makachev's going to come out and absolutely ragdoll Volkanovski. Everyone's acting like Volkanovski's coming up from 115. Like it's like we got a 185 pounder and a 115 pounder, and then we're gonna meet here. We're talking about 10 pounds. Like Volkanovski he's short.
Two different sizes.
He is a thick fucking man.
He's gonna be on the magma.
3x of what
kangaroo magma.
He's a big dude. He's got cardio for years. He's not easy to take down. Makachev's gonna have to work for that. And I don't know. I just feel like this fight is gonna be tougher. I think we're gonna see Makachev get 6-7 takedowns in about 1 minute of control time. So I think we're gonna see a fight that plays out in the feet, on the clinch. And Volkanovski is better than most in the clinch, on the feet, in these dirty, grueling fights. Makachev has always been the hammer in his UFC career. And I think if he's getting pushed and a guy's not going out and it's not easy for him, I don't know how he's going to react. And he's overconfident in this fight. You hear how he's talking. He's overconfident, hanging out with the Nelk boys and a fucking dictator. I don't know, man.
Volk hasn't been running around for the past couple of years acting like he's pound for pound the greatest ever and shit. Like
he's proved it.
Makachev has too. He just beat our boy. He just beat one of the greatest fighters on the planet.
Proved it. He has no title defenses.
He wins the title against he wins the title against a former featherweight, and then he faces another featherweight.
No. We're not doing that now.
What kind of shit is that, Wes?
His win against fucking Charlie is better than anything Volk has done. Period. His win against
I agree. I can't
better than anything. So we got to take that out of it.
We got Makachev talking about going up a weight class, all this shit. He has 0 title defense.
Volk went up a weight class. Volk actually did it. Volk actually thinks he's so great. Volk actually
everybody.
Volk actually thinks he's so great. But he
Who do you
does.
want him to fight?
You can't say one guy thinks he's great and is all confident, and Volk actually thinks he's so great he's going to go up and win another belt.
Here's the difference.
That's the same.
No, it's not. Volkanovski has literally. Wes, Volkanovski has beaten every single fucking contender at 145.
I'm fine with that. I'm not saying that's bad, but don't say.
How many title defenses does Makachev have?
But don't say Makachev is more confident than Volkanovski.
No, he's
Volkanovski is like,
talking.
I'm so great, I can move up to 155 and get another belt. That's confidence. They're both confident.
But at least he's actually like done stuff.
Makachev's last win is better than anything Volkanovski's ever done.
Makachev what about Holloway?
Congratulations, it was his first good win.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. And I'm not arguing that that's true. Like, that's what Lance is saying. I'm just giving a counter argument. I think both of those dudes are great. I just think one is fucking a bigger dude than the other, and it's gonna matter.
Short dick. You're forgetting the short dick factor. That guy is the smallest dick in the entire UFC.
That's all.
The other guy used to play rugby at 260 pounds.
Yeah.
So
he can't even grow a mustache. Really what kind of self-respecting man can't grow a mustache? Things there. Anyway, I think Volk's going to make this close. I'm probably going to end up betting this at plus 300, whatever the fuck it was. Makachev's a fucking piece of shit. He better hope he doesn't win because he's going to get Dubronx. He's going to be pissed off. He better hope he doesn't fucking win.
Let's hope that Volk slips in the sauna and it's the rematch for our boy. That's what we should be hoping for.
First of all,
hey, he's flying out, baby. He's flying out.
He's quartering a fighter. He's a coach at that camp. And that's the last thing I want is fucking short notice, killing himself to make way Dubronx fighting Makachev.
I hear you.
Like, I think there was too much pressure on my boy. The whole thing, everything. He didn't have a good. Volkanovski wins this fight, he's fucking dead. He's fucking dead if he wins this fight. He's
going to finish the job that Ortega started.
He's a dead man. You ain't getting out of that shit with Dubronx.
That was a great win for Makachev. Like, we got to give the guys this.
I'm not denying it, but him acting like he's literally the greatest fighter of all time with his 0 title defenses, just like Khabib thinks he's the greatest of all time with his 1 or 2 or whatever the fuck he did. Give me a fucking break. Fuck Russia. Fuck all of them. They can all fucking die. I don't care. Fuck Makachev. All of them, they're fucking dead. Volkanovski, I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to pull it off. I think it's going to be a dirty, grueling, awful, disgusting fight. And that's what Volkanovski lives for. Makachev's only used to be in the hammer. I think there's something there with all the experience in big title fights for Volkanovski. And I think the line's a little bit inflated over 10 pounds. 10 pounds ain't shit. I could get 10 pounds tomorrow. Not a big deal. It's 10 fucking pounds. Anyway,